What are some of the best ways to catch fish up shallow in late fall? We're going to be talking about that today in today's Monster Bass video. What's up, guys? My name is Alex. I'm Oklahoma's worst angler. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the Monster Bass channel yet, please do so. If you guys do like this video by the end of it or whenever you stop watching, give it a thumbs up. And also down below, there will be a link to my channel, to Oklahoma's Worst Angler. But anyways, let's get into this. I want to talk to you guys today about a little bit of the techniques that I like to use to catch fish up shallow and how to maximize those fish that are still up there that haven't quite moved out just deep yet, okay? One of the things that I love to use is a spinner bait or a chatterbait. I love to use a moving bait and just power fish in the fall, whether it be up shallow grass or rock. I really like to fire those out there and burn them over the tops of the grass. Depending on the weight of the spinner bait, sometimes I'll burn it, sometimes I'll slow roll it. It really depends. Same with the chatterbait. Chatterbait I do like better for grass. That's me personally. I know a lot of guys like spinner baits better for grass, but I love to rip a chatterbait out of the grass. Speaking of ripping out of grass, lipless. A lipless is another great lure to use for those bass that are up shallow, especially up in that grass, because what you can do, you can fire that out there and you can slow roll that or burn it, depending on the depth of the water that you're working with and depending on how shallow or deep that grass is. Another technique that you can do, fire that out there, let it sink, and yo-yo it. So just kind of rip it up off the bottom, let it sink back down, rip it back up off the bottom, let it sink back down. Now, today when I went out fishing, I was really able to maximize the crankbait bite. Now, I love to fish a square bill, and today was no exception. Okay, I've become a lot more comfortable with the square bill, and really it worked extremely well today because I had a lot of fish that were up in grass and fish that were on rocks as well. Now, one of the main tips about square bills that I'm sure has been covered, and I'm sure you guys know, but in case anyone doesn't know, you want that thing to make contact, okay? If it's getting hung up in the grass too much and you can't rip it out of there, just stop reeling, let it float back up. But generally, I like to just keep burning it and just plow it through all that grass. I want it banging off any kind of rock, any kind of structure, because as soon as it's banging off and going, as soon as it's banging around and deflecting off of there, that's when you're going to get a lot of those reaction bites. So I'm going to show you guys some clips from today of me going out fishing with a square bill. There we go. First one of the day. Little square bill action. He's nothing big, but he's a skunk out of the boat. Heck yeah, guys. Got another one. He ate it too. Oh my goodness. That thing is gone. Got it sideways. There we go. Better fish? That's a better fish. Yeah. He fought like he was better. Wind-blown banks, guys. Wind-blown banks with a crank. There we go. Oh, he came off. No, we got him. Oh, we got him. We definitely got him. Oh man, that's a netter. That's a netter. No, we'll boat flip him. There we go. Another healthy one. So guys, all those fish that I caught today were in less than 7 foot of water. One of those fish was actually in about 1.5 feet, almost 2 foot of water, okay? these fish are still up shallow. You can still catch them, you can still maximize. You just got to get out there and vary up your techniques. Get out there and learn. Take a lot of the tips that we've given you guys. Go out there, fire that square bill around. I'm telling you, especially if you're fishing off the bank, a square bill is great. One of the hardest things to get used to when you're fishing from the bank with a square bill, though, is as soon as it bangs into something, you kind of just want to stop. Now, you got to figure out, what you're banging into. If you're banging on rocks or anything like that, a lot of the time, just keep cranking on that. Keep cranking on it unless you're coming straight back and you're coming up a slope. Then stop reeling, let that float back up, get it crashing back down, float back up. A lot of the time, like I said, those deflections, when it's coming off of that cover or ripping through that grass, that's when you're going to get that reaction bite. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I do appreciate every single one of you. And like I said, hop over to my channel, check out Oklahoma's Worst Angler on YouTube, and I'll see you guys next time we're on the water.